Hey, 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 hey. Hello, hello, hello. Look at me. Did you miss me? Varnell Hill, did you miss me? Hey, y'all. Hey, I am up here right now because I'm like, oh, well, today's Monday and Lord knows everybody up. Y'all off? I hope y'all are. I hope y'all are. But yeah, so let me come up here since it's been quite a few days. Um, I ain't got nothing. I mean, I can have something, but I ain't got nothing right now. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Today is Memorial Day. Okay. What's that? May 26th. May 26th. So today's Memorial Day. A day of remembrance. A day of acknowledgement of the sacrifices made. And like I said on my post, may our ancestors continue to send us the signs that the fight continues. Burn it down. Let the trees fall all up on it. Because I know y'all heard about, and if y'all didn't, I'll just tell you right now. There was a Confederate museum in North Carolina, and where they're preserving the history. The history. Okay? They gotta preserve the history of the slave. Right? They gotta remember when America was great, okay? When they were given everything, and when they had people working for free. They got to preserve that. They got to keep the memories like in like the corners of their mind, misty colored memories of the way it was. It's no longer like that, but they're trying to rebuild it back to that. And it's like, I'm telling y'all, this is not going to happen. But you know, right now I mean, look at me, I live in a dictatorship. What? I live in a dictatorship. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. Unbelievable, unbelievable. They said we would rather watch this place burn to the ground before y'all have anything. And baby, grab me my steak, because y'all gonna be the ones eating hot dogs. I'm eating steak while this place burns. Okay. But yeah, so I'm chopping Sophia off right now to get her hair washed because my neck and my back. I mean, granted, my P and my C too, but we'll just leave that out of scenario for right now. But yeah, my neck and my back said, okay, I can't. Right now, I'm literally paying the $5. Okay, I'm paying the $5. So she getting her hair washed, and I'm just chilling, minding my business, waiting on that to happen. But yeah, I'm gonna go to the store and I'll change the shirt. So let me show y'all. First of all, you know what? Hold on. Get my trusty scissors right here, because right before I left the house just now to go to the salon for Sophia, there was a box at my door, a little delivery. Now, I have stopped trying to be such a consumer, okay? Because we have to do economic blackouts, okay? Target is crying. Target is very upset with you guys, okay? Very upset. How dare you think that you're not going to spend your money at Target? Target doesn't want to accept the fact that they said no DEI, and then black people said, cool, then we ain't got to shop there. We do not have to shop there. It's okay. It's fine. We will figure it out the way we've been figuring it out for 400 plus years. We'll figure it out, Target. There's nothing in that store that's needed except 2 bras that I want. And it's pissing me off, okay? Because I'm like, should I go in there and get it? Well, am I supposed to go down to the Victoria's Secret? I mean, is it a secret? The gift that keeps on giving. Is it the other bra? It's like it's not a bra big enough. Anyway, the point is, right before I left, I saw, hey girl, hey. Right before I left the house just now, I saw a box at my door. So here's the box. Sephora, right? Who sees the box first? Why did I just see a box that says Sephora? What you mean, why? Why? You want to know why you see a box that says Sephora, Sophia? Because you be jacking me, okay? You be jacking me for my stuff. So I gotta come over here and I gotta pay the $5 and replace this stuff right here. I got to replace it. So that's ticking me off. But nevertheless, let me see what I got. Okay, because while she's just getting her hair shampooed, because I can't do it. I can't. And she getting too big to be over the sink and all that good stuff. Granted, if that's what has to happen, that's what I'll do. But ultimately, my point is, I had to pay the $5 and replace a couple of things. And so now I gotta, she gonna try to cry down to me and be like, am I banned from your room? Yes. With a key and a lock, okay? Listen, enough with the tears, okay? I'm the one that should be crying. What about me? What about me? And how I went to go spray my Gucci perfume and it wasn't there. I mean, it was there, but it was just on E. Hard body. Like, it wasn't even a spray. I mean, the spray didn't even choke and give me even one little bit of spray left. So, this is one of my favorite scents. I got this, what's this? Gucci Bloom, the Intense. I love, like, the smell of jasmine and jasmine flowers, gardenia. That's me right there. But then, let me see. And then my Fenty Beauty, I had to replace this. Because, baby, this is what I was trying to tell y'all when I said, this is what I had. This is not cheap, okay? And when I went to go just check on, I got to check on it because Sophia be straight up trying to rob me for my stuff. I went to go check on it. And, baby, when I was squeezing it, I mean, the air that was coming out, it was giving, let me find out that my daughter, beat down to the ground at school. I don't, like, where did all of my makeup go? What? And where are your pictures to prove and show that you was, out here flexing with my stuff? Like, but I know what she was doing. She was probably taking it to school and, showing off like she be doing. And so, anyway, but I had to replace this. This is the best. Fenty Eavesdrop. So, you don't have to, it's not foundation, it's skin tint. But this is what we want to use. Skin tint. Look, now I got to be like I'm on YouTube. Skin tint, you got to cover it and act like, the light, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so this is number 20. I previously had number 18, but it was it was giving off a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for, like an olive? Just something I didn't like. And so I said, I'm going to try this. This has more gold undertones. Let me take a little swipe and see what's going on. Ooh. Can I see that? Very nice. You can't see nothing. Very nice. Let me tell you something. Rihanna hit it out the park with her whole Fenty line. Anything you getting from Fenty from Rihanna is that girl. The only thing I don't like is one of her lips. Her lip stuff transfers a lot. So that's the only stuff that they real beautiful. She got the bomb colors, but they transfer easily. Especially when I be eating my wings. And I got to have wings, okay? I told y'all they call me 10-piece shawty. And so I had to replace this. And then, even though she got me for 3 Gucci's, there's 2 or 3, it don't matter, 2 or 3, I only replaced 1 because I didn't even realize they had the Gucci Intense. Let me put some of this on right now, just so I can be like, oh, this is cute. Nice and sleek, a little travel size, something to. And it's a spray. Ooh, yes, honey. Ooh. So good. And so you just slip that into your purse. And this wouldn't be in my purse because Lord knows I told y'all. When they want to know where them fans at, this is me. Pop, 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 pop. Okay? It's too hot. It's too hot for a queen. So I got to have my fan charged already. Matter of fact, let me put it on the charger right now. Let me see if I can charge this fan. Because at no point do I want to get caught slipping with a piece of sweat going down that I can't find a way to get up off me. But anywho, like I said, y'all at work? I hope not. Because I'm not. And I won't be at work tomorrow. Further. Okay, so then that's this. I got this spray, and then now my current favorite scent is my girl again. I'm gonna tell you about my girl right here. Ooh, and it's the travel. You know what I mean? That way, I like to get the travel sizes. That way, you can have, like as far as spending money on expensive things. I don't, we all like expensive things, but I wanted to make sure if I'm gonna have more than one, you know what I mean? Because the Fenty line is not cheap, okay? So this is what I decided to buy. Even though I already have a Fenty travel spray, I just wanted another one because right now, the Fenty perfume, top tier smell, okay? Top tier smell. And I knew it was smelling good. I knew it was smelling good when the boy I told y'all at my job picked up the scent, okay, like it was pheromones, okay? But anyway, yeah, so I was like, oh, because he understands my point. And so, yeah, the thing about this is that it lasts. It smells so sexy and just, ooh, like, what is that? That's what this is giving. So I have another travel spray, and then I got it to come with the small thing, the small regular perfume. Now, if you get the 1 ounce, I think they want like 93. And then if you get the 1.5 ounces, they want like, maybe like $1.25 or something like that for it. And so, you know, I just sprayed my Gucci. I'm not going to spray this on top of this. I'm supposed to go to a barbecue today, allegedly. We'll see. And you know what else I have from Fenty? The cream. Oh, the cream is so doggone good, y'all. It's so good. But yeah, this came as like a little togetherness. And so I like that because either one can go with me. But I would likely leave this one home. Let's see how you open this. This one is a spray. This is definitely giving potion vibes. How do you open this? 20 minutes to unscrew a cap. Like, damn, how many? Oh. Ooh, child. Okay, so this is what that looks like. And then, so I'm assuming you just dab it on you. Okay, so you dab it. Okay. Little dabation. Oh, okay, it snaps. Okay, so you unsnap it and it snaps. So this is so cute, right? But, yeah, so I had to spend my whole check to replace, all the stuff that my daughter jacked me for. Okay? My whole check, y'all. And so, but yeah, anyway, and what I should make her do to pay the price for all of this is the Dru Hill Hop. Ever since I started Dru Hill Hop, I said, oh, that's on the menu, okay? That's on the menu. How many Dru Hill Hops do Sophia want to do to pay me back? Because like I said, she owed me money. She's on a running tap with me. Even though I'm letting her get her hair, I'm not letting her get her hair washed right now because I'm spoiling her. I'm letting her get her hair washed right now because I'm spoiling myself. You see? I mean, how can I be spoiled if I'm the one doing all the washing? Okay, I'm already doing the cooking and the cleaning. But anyway, yeah, but seriously, she's getting her hair done washed for me. It's not for her, it's for me. So, but yeah, Sophia gonna be doing several Dru Hill Hops, which I will keep y'all updated on her count. Okay, because she's getting close to one today. She's getting close to the Dru Hill Hop today, and it's early. Okay, 12:50. Yeah, we'll see. But what else been going on? Who knows? Okay, nothing besides y'all not knowing. Y'all know Diddy going to jail, right? I mean, we know he's already there, but I'm just letting y'all know if y'all didn't know, he's going to be convicted, and so, and as he should, you know what I mean. So, and I've already explained, you know, just a little bit about the RICO, but ultimately, like I said before, and I'll say it again, a RICO is about being able to establish patterns and showing that there was a network in place of people with those patterns that used monies, people's, within crimes. And if you do that, that's how you build a RICO. A RICO doesn't have to include several people. It can be one person that gets charged with a RICO, even though it will show other people that were within that network. So let's keep that in mind. At no point is Diddy being, at no point is he in jail or has been arrested because he's being freaky. That's not how that works. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, his blackness doesn't help. And that's what I always want y'all to be aware of and remember. Your blackness is always going to be problematic, and you should operate as if you know that. That's it. Operate like you know. But y'all want to know something that's pissing me off? Because I gotta go to Walmart right now, right? I have bought this shirt. I bought all this crap at Walmart. Every time I go to Walmart, I be feeling physical pain when I'm at the register. Physical pain. Anytime I swipe my card, I feel physical pain. I be thanking God for abundance and the ability to do things as far as paying my bills and getting something from Walmart, but I'm still like, physical pain because the 5, okay? And they trying to double it. They are trying to double it. But yeah, what's pissing me off about Walmart is the lady that stands at the door checking receipts, thinking that I'm gonna stand in line so she could check my receipt. Ma'am, that's not happening, okay? After I just finished working, because see, at the point where you have to self-checkout is at the point where you at work. And I already have a job, at least for now, until they put me out. But, no Walmart, because see, Walmart, what I'm not going to do is stand in the line, waiting to show Walmart a receipt, and they have yet to send me a W-2 for all the work that I do at Walmart, okay? All that sliding across, getting the check, showing the ID. Where's my W-2? Because I'm trying to find my taxes for being a worker at Walmart. Y'all got me working. Now they trying to make it seem like, oh, you don't have to wait the they want to like get rid of self-checkout for the stealing. Baby, we gonna steal anyway. Okay, we gonna steal regardless. So if I need to steal something, I'm taking it. So I like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just giving. What are y'all talking about, Walmart? The people, the way the administration is setting it up is so that people can steal, they will steal, and then of course, like I told y'all, after you do all your stealing, you go on to pick them blueberries in Louisiana. Oh, you go on to pick them avocados, because baby, the guacamole is going to be on the menu. All you got to do is commit a crime, they send you to jail, and then boom, guacamole. I'll have the spicy, just a mild. Actually, I prefer the mild. Thank you. That's how I'm gonna order my guacamole. While everybody that's committing crimes is down to the plantation farms picking the blueberries and the avocados. Because Lord knows, like I told y'all, I can't even. I don't have to imagine it because that'll never happen. And that is something I'm telling you is not gonna happen. Because baby, I'll be out of here before that happens. And I mean, when I say out of here, I'm talking about whatever way I got to go. Because I ain't doing it. But, and speaking of this administration pissing me off, I don't know if y'all saw the big, beautiful bill passed. It passed the House. The way they about to slice and dice Medicaid up into little pieces, it's not even slicing and dicing. It's giving minced. They about to mince Medicaid, okay? And then I just read something this morning saying that they that if you on food stamps, they're saying if you on food stamps, they don't want to give the big beautiful bill is cutting food stamps, and if you have a child over 6, then they will not qualify over at the point where they're 6 and up for food stamps. What? What does that mean? Like, okay, I'm over 6, so I don't qualify. I may qualify. It's just that they're gonna have all these obstacles in place in order for me to qualify to get it. If I was just like a single person, but if it's for y'all, if it's you you got 3 kids and they all over, and all your kids is 7 years old, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, they don't qualify for stamps. What? Okay, Walmart. Because I don't need stamps in order to make sure my kid is going to eat. My kid is going to eat regardless. Like I said, Walmart, y'all can take them stamps away. Okay, y'all can take the self-checkout away. The people is just going to jack y'all for that food. And at the end of the day, like I said, there's other ways than to just be a blatant thief. There's ways to make sure that you can survive. I already know y'all know. Y'all, the people on Facebook, y'all know me. Okay? Or, meaning I've seen most of y'all before. If I got 1,000 friends, I've seen 800 of y'all. You know what I'm saying? At some point in my life, like we've had, but proximity. But, the big, beautiful bill passed. And they coming for Medicaid hard. Okay? They coming for stamps. They coming for Section 8. All of that's on the shopping block. And again, the people would rather see this place burned down than they would rather go without food then then for you to have food as well. The difference is always going to be what it always has been. Y'all are going to be pissed off watching us figure this out, because that's what we do. Y'all folks is going to be pissed watching us figure this out. The same way y'all was pissed watching all of the graduations happen, talking about how we need to act during graduation. No. That's how you need to act during graduation. I just be so sick of people making it seem like things should be this way and you shouldn't do this. No. You shouldn't do this. I keep telling y'all, I'm going to do what I want. You do what you told. I'm going to do what I want. Okay? I got listening problems, and I told y'all that. I don't really think they're listening problems. I think they're listening solutions. Okay? I tell myself what to do. And I barely know what the hell's going on. So I'll be damned. Is somebody going to come in and make a suggestion that I don't give a damn about anyway. But that's just me. But yeah, the big beautiful bill has passed the House. I mean, I said, oh, chat, these people are really upset. They are sick and tired of y'all. Who do y'all think y'all are? You gonna just prosper in spite? You gonna prosper in spite of? Oh, so you just gonna go get your education anyway. Didn't I tell you not to read? Y'all don't listen. Y'all don't know how to follow directions. And that's the problem. Even though we know that's the solution. And that's gonna have to continue to be the solution. But yeah, so the big beautiful bill passed, and these people who can do something about it have yet to do something about it. And I'm talking about across the board. People who can do something about it have yet to do something about it. And when I say across the board, I'm not talking just filing treason paperwork or filing impeachment paperwork. I'm talking about paperwork that shows a certificate where you can collect your insurance. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all say, y'all just gonna stand back and watch. Listen, like I said, if this place gonna burn to the ground, I got my stakes ready. Because y'all white folks, y'all the ones that's gonna eat hot dogs. But y'all gonna watch us eat steak. You certainly gonna watch me eat steak. Whether I gotta go to Walmart, scan it myself at the self-checkout, or steal it. Whether I pay for it or use stamps, okay? Because listen, scamming is about to be at an all-time high. And if necessary, zero zing got no higher. But, yeah, so let the big beautiful bill go. Let it do what it's gonna do. You know what I mean? White supremacy, misogyny. So let's not pretend we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. The Civil Rights Act is what? 60 years ago? Which means women only had a chance to, what, buy property 50 years ago? And I'm 47? What? Okay. So the misogyny, much like racism, much like, you know what I mean? It's like, y'all gonna have to figure this out. Especially white men, but men in general. Men in general. Y'all gonna have to figure this out, because doing anything else besides getting better as far as gender and race, like, what do you want? What do y'all want women to do? What are we supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, because I know for me, it's certain stuff I'm not gonna do. So that's not a real question, like, for me. Like, what do you want me to do? I don't give a damn what you want me to do. Like I just said 2 minutes ago, I'm gonna do what I want to do. And that's just, you know, that's going to be the end of that. But the men's. I'm talking across the board, right? All race, creed, nationalities. Y'all have got to figure this out. But if y'all don't, then I guess y'all gonna burn this place to the ground. I guess so. You know what I mean? If I'm lucky, I'll have my one-way ticket being an illegal immigrant somewhere else. And I'll be watching the news, or maybe I won't even have time to pay attention to what's going on in the Americas. You know what I mean? It's going to be giving beach vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like, where the sun comes out every day. Because I ain't got time for this. I do not have time for this. And so, meanwhile, I'm over here with a Sephora box. But, yeah, I'm not over, like my consuming days, they're not over. But they have been, the brakes have been absolutely pumped. I'm not trying to spend money doing anything unnecessary. And while that's 100% how I feel, and what I've been trying to do, that's also still not true. You know what I mean? But for while I'm able to make it convenient for myself, I will. And that's why Sophia's getting her hair shampooed, and I'm not the one doing it. I cannot do it. I had to pay the $5 today. I had to pay the $5. I had to. But yeah. And you know what? Let me change the subject. You know who's pissing me off? Speaking of men. Men! Y'all are really pissing me the hell off. And y'all really need to stop. Okay? But since that's not gonna happen, I guess I'll just talk about y'all. Okay? Like, I think I said this before, but I'll say it as many times as, of course, I want, as necessary. But the fact that y'all support all these abusers is disgusting. Free nobody, okay? Free nobody. I'm talking Tory, R. Kelly, Cosby. Like, y'all good with all of this, and you trying to tell me it ain't all men? Listen, it's always a man. It's always a man. But okay, y'all. Okay. It's disgusting. Diddy's going down. Okay? Y'all can write. You know what I mean? You can still shimmy. You can still Diddy bop. But he will be down to the prison while you do that. Tory, listen. It wasn't until you got stabbed 14 times that, what's her name? Kelsey? Yeah. That Kelsey did it. So you had to get stabbed 14 times for somebody to say Kelsey did it. Listen, we all saw when you said you was sorry and you was drunk and this, that, and the third. Like, it's the gaslighting. It's giving eggs are down. Eggs are down and inflation is down. You trying to get me to believe, like, the gaslighting is over the top. It's over the top. I can only hope people that I know that are smart know better. If you're a woman and you are like agreeing and saying free these niggas, you disgusting too. You know, but have at it. You know what I'm saying? I guess until it's your turn, you know, to be the victim. And if you've been a victim and you know better, you could easily just shut the hell up and let everybody else do the work that you won't do. Okay? Which is talk about it. Free yourself. Free yourself. But listen, and a big part of supporting abusive men is being a pick-me. And y'all all know what being a pick-me is about if you've ever been one. I was a pick-me for a little while, okay? For a very short while, I was a pick-me until I snapped out of it, okay? And I was like, hell, not me, girl. Okay? I don't need to be picked. I do the picking, okay? And right now, beat it, sir. Don't nobody got time. The juice ain't worth the squeeze right now. And I don't know if it ever will be, especially with all these men thinking that it's okay for any level of assault to be happening and being like, you need proof. So you need to see me get my ass beat? You want to see me get raped to believe that this happened? Nigga, fuck you, okay? And your mama, okay? Because we can't say fuck your father because he probably wasn't there. But see, I don't know if this conversation might be a little too advanced for my Facebook Live. This is normally reserved for how I talk with my girlfriend. And Lord knows I'll be going off, okay? But stop being disgusting, okay? When a crime against a person, especially in this way, is committed, like this DDG and Holly Bailey, yeah. Once again, luckily for opinions, everybody got one and you could keep it. You could keep your opinion or you could voice it, whatever. But yeah, she got full custody. And like, let's just put a pin in it. Let's wrap that up in a bow and keep it moving because your opinion about it doesn't matter, okay? It ain't like the nigga went down and asked for his son. He had to wait until they got into a fight. You see what I'm saying? Because the expectation is she ain't gonna do shit. Why didn't he just go get his son? Why didn't he just go file paperwork? I think we all know why. The reason why most niggas don't do it. But I digress. Yeah, so she got her son, and he needs to do whatever scrambling he got to do to try to get visitation, whatever he got to pay. He got to pay it. I mean, personally, I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? And that's just that. I don't. And so, yeah. So his ass could probably do a stint too somewhere. But yeah, and then that comedian Ha Ha Davis that be like, that's beyond me. He just got arrested too for domestic violence. Keep your fucking hands to yourself. Y'all always running up on a woman, and I don't never see y'all niggas in a fight with another man. What's the reason? Anybody? Anybody? Can anybody tell me why none of these niggas is ever fighting a man? I just want to know. Any suggestion? Drop down in my comments and let me know. I mean, we ain't going to discuss it because it's going to be like, please. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I wish these niggas would find a nigga to get into a fight with. And if you want to give us some entertainment, that would be entertainment. Okay, that's giving... Let me see. You see what I'm saying? By the way, these are the Tom Ford dupes. Okay, with the tangerine ones. But, ain't they fly? I love them. But, and you know, Tom Ford, I can't pay $560. You know what I'm talking about? Because even the 5 part was too much, you know? Not when I could pay $5.99. But, yeah, please. The problem is this. A lot of my here's the bottom line, and I'll mention this again as many times as I need to, but the bottom line is this. My issue is, based on my observation, based on my experience, based on everything I know about my girlfriends, family, friends over time, it seems to me that men defend other men because they don't want to dismantle the system. They just want to they want a better position in the system. They want to be able to do certain things. You see they over there in Germany disrespecting and abusing the robots. Okay, the lady robots that you could customize and get you a little female since you don't feel like dealing with a human. Yeah, they over here programming the robots that where they could give her a black eye. They want, I mean, not all men, right? Not all men. Just the 1% that we don't know, right? Yeah. Like I said, you ain't got to beat my ass to prove to me that getting my ass beat hurts. I don't need that. I can look at somebody else's experience and determine, yeah, that's probably not a good idea. I mean, granted, it's going to be certain things that you're going to do anyway, because you do want to see for yourself, or you feel like, but it's certain things you ain't got to see for yourself. You ain't got to see for yourself. Okay? Because if 3 out of 5 women have been sexually assaulted, then, like I said, the 1% who didn't do it, y'all create your own docuseries. We talking about the 99% who's doing it. That's who we always going to focus on. And therefore, you can use the term all if you want. If you choose to use that in vocabulary, you would just say men, police, white people. We all know it's not all. But we ain't talking about the 2 people who didn't do it. We talk about the rest of y'all who sit back and watch, perpetuate, and enable. I need to fucking stop. But if y'all don't, I guess y'all just keep crashing out. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully somebody put something on your books, come visit you, write you a letter, or whatever the hell you need. Hopefully you'll have that support, but not for me. Not for me. Because Lord knows, I'm going to let my daughter know. I've been teaching her about how to box. We'll deal with it on the back end. We will deal with it on the back end. But, yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, every day that I look at the news, I'm more and more ready to get up out this country, because the American dream is clearly not here, and not North America. I mean, I don't know if it's in South. It could be in South America. I don't know. But American dream is overseas. You know what I mean? And granted, everywhere you go got its own set of problems. And everywhere you go got its own set of solutions too. So I guess you just got to decide which bags you want to carry and which bags you want to unpack. You know what I mean? And so, but yeah, right now in America, the juice ain't worth the squeeze. I'm not going to be stressed out about nothing if I don't have to be. If I do have to be, I'm definitely going to be trying to do the work to figure out how to navigate it and quit and cut that shit out expeditiously. Because nothing is like, come on. Housing prices are dropping so bad right now. It feels like, oh, this is an opportunity. Yeah, but the rate is still jacked up. Okay? So your closing costs are still jacked up. And your down payment. And so you have to find somebody extra desperate, you know what I mean, and benefit off of their loss. And I get, and by all means, it's the American way. That's literally what's happening right now. You know what I mean? Let's decimate the country, and then we'll buy all the stocks when they low. We'll buy up all the houses when everybody has to foreclose and move out. And what I keep telling you, if you can't beat them, join them. Find your way to be able to join them if you can't beat them. And we haven't been able to beat them in a minute, but we can still rise up to the occasion, which is really the true problem. You know what I mean? Black folk, we're not supposed to be having anything. You're not supposed to be able to progress and find your own way. You're supposed to only have the option that someone gives you. And black, white, woman, man, that concept across the board is given. Everything you want, you already have. You're able to do and figure out. So just do it. Don't be the person who's doing everything except what needs to be done. Because Lord knows, I got a list of shit that I need to be doing. And I'm doing everything else but what needs to be done. You see me taking accountability? That's the truth. That's the truth. You know what I mean? So, but, So what y'all been up to? Y'all off today? I think I already asked y'all that. Well, y'all off today. Anywho, you know what I heard? I heard that the people wanted me to be like, oh my God, I will vote for Donald Trump. I will vote for Donald Trump. I mean, they told me they wanted me to do that. So there you go. There you have it. You know what I mean? There's that right there. You know? So, but yeah. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to go. What time is it? Sophia, I hope she's probably in the blow drying process, but yeah, I'm just having her get her hair washed and blow dried. I'm just gonna be looking crazy. I'm supposed to go to a barbecue today. I'm supposed to bring a potato salad, and I told them straight up the gate, me bringing a potato salad, okay, fine. Based on the administration that I live under right now, I'm also bringing the raisins. I'm going to have one with raisins and one without. I'll know what your position is based on which potato salad gets ate. But yeah, so after Sophia do this, I'm going to go get the ingredients and do my part. So, but yeah, please refrain from going around saying Happy Memorial Day. That's not, yeah, this is not a happy holiday. It's not a depressing, sad holiday. It doesn't have to be that either. But it's not, like, Happy Memorial Day is, like, extremely inappropriate. So please consider that. If for nobody else, for me, you know, respectfully. So, but yeah. Y'all drinking water? I always gotta have it with me. Because I stay there, I'm choking. I think I got some, like, what they call that, like a little piece of COVID that just won't quit. Like, sometimes I be really, like, yesterday I was choking so bad in Walmart. People was coming to the aisle to check. My eyes was watering down, and it was not me swallowing down the wrong pipe, okay? I just was like, it just felt like a little piece of something was going on, and this has been going on for a minute, ever since COVID, you know what I mean? So I'm convinced that I have, like, a long-term COVID something somewhere that just comes up whenever it wants, and it just be making me cough real bad. About to cough up a lung that I gotta calm down before my eyes pop out the socket. But yeah. Hey, do y'all think opposites attract? What do y'all think about that? I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. I hear people say that a lot, and I don't think I agree that opposites attract. I think that like attracts like. I think opposites think they attract. I think opposites attract until they realize that the reality that y'all don't have shit in common. Opposites, right? You don't have shit in common. That's why you end up beefing. But I think it's an easy thing to say. Opposites attract. Yeah, okay. Okay. That's not how magnets work. Anyway. Oh, and the last thing I'm going to say about, what was I saying? About what the admin is doing. Because this is always the point, which I was always talking about at work. But it's, what they keep calling it is restructuring. And what that really just means is to do more with less. And so on my other lives, I was talking about how, not me, that doesn't mathematically make sense or actually work. I can only do more with more. I cannot do more with less. You take away resources, then I won't be able to do things. You know, if you take away my job, there will be a moment where I will not be able to do things. And so doing more with less is just not realistic. And unfortunately, that's one of those things where it will be shown better than it can be told. And so, you know, that's that. That's that. But just look out for the word restructuring, because that's what that means. I guess, and start making your decisions from there as far as, you know, how that's going to go. You know, because it's too much. It's too much. Supposedly they stopped, they're trying to stop them from firing everybody. They stopped in 21 agencies. Y'all not stopping anything, okay? The people already got fired. I mean, so many people got fired to the point where they're trying to hire people back. They was like, whoops. all right, that's one too many. It's just trippy to me, because I'm like, y'all want me to give a damn about something y'all don't give a damn about, and that's never going to be the case for me. That's across the board. If you don't care, I don't give a damn. Oh, snap. But yeah. Anywho, let me go. How long I've been up here? Can I tell? I don't even know how many minutes it's been. But, yeah, I just wanted to come up here because, it's been a couple of days. Because I told y'all how I be doing my days. I'm off tomorrow. Yeah, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I have an agenda. Okay, I have an ulterior motive. You know, people don't like to say that out loud, but I do. I like to say a lot of things out loud because it frees me. You know what I mean? It frees me, and that's one thing I like to feel is very free. That's my favorite feeling, is feeling free. And I'm going to always do what I got to do to be free or to feel free. So, but anywho, Royal House of Wraps. You know how you be having like an email come down? Take 50% off. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. I haven't seen an email from them in a long time. And I don't like that because everybody got stuff 50% off right now. And it's like, and it's bringing up, you know, it's triggering for me. It's triggering for me because I like to be online looking at stuff. But I'm like, I can't pay the $5. Cause see, if you could give it to me for 50% off now, then you should have been able to give it to me 50% off before all this shit happened. Okay, anybody got time to save no damn business that I already been doing too much for it in the first place? Should have been giving me my discount, and since you didn't, even though I am gonna look and see what they got, but because I did show y'all my head wraps, which I want to wear my wig, y'all, but it's hot. Where them fans at? But yeah, it's hot. It's hot. It's hot. So, anywho, peeps, I hope y'all have the good rest of y'all day. If y'all are barbecuing, don't do too much hot dogs and hamburgers unless that's really something you want to do. Let's take it to the next level. Okay? Let's put some lamb chops on the grill. You're gonna have to slaughter your own lamb though. Okay, because clearly, Anywho, I'm about to make some changes to my name on my social media accounts. And also, like I told y'all before, I need 50 followers on the social media, the YouTube channel that I have in order for me to be able to go live over there. And I haven't really put it out there the way I could be, which again, procrastination pays off immediately. Doing something, knowing I need to be doing something more of what I'm saying I want to do and then not executing. I'm working on that, but I'm also admitting out loud that that's the truth. You know what I mean? Like I'm saying I want to do certain things and then still finding myself doing other things. And so, avoiding fear, all that good stuff. But I'm saving for therapy. But ultimately, y'all can go over to, I'm asking y'all to go over to my YouTube page to follow me there. I need 50 followers in order for me to go live over there. And that's the platform that I really want to use, which is why the point of me saying that. I do plan to go on TikTok and start making a couple of comments there, which I might do right now while I'm in there. Because I could easily say pretty much everything I said on this live and break those down into little points. But I've always been like hesitant to go on TikTok because I understand that TikTok is very much a rabbit hole. And so, and the only way it makes sense to be OD on social media is to be getting paid for it, and I'm not getting a check right now. But I realize the only way to get one is to like ODB on there until potentially or possibly, but who knows, you know what I mean? But I'll get around to focusing, I guess, when life forces me. And I hate that that's the case, but slightly working on it, slightly not. And also, oh my God, I need another phone. And I need to hurry up before China say that the phones is $5,000 each. The tariffs, the big beautiful tariffs. The big beautiful tariffs. I have got to get. Let me hurry up and get my phone changed. I don't need y'all to ship my phone from nowhere. I want the one that's already in the store. I can't pay the $5. I can't pay the $5. But yeah, my phone old, and I probably do need to go ahead and get an upgrade before the world completely falls apart. I mean, just make sure I got an upgraded phone by then. But I gotta see which one I would potentially get. But anywho, y'all have a good rest of y'all day. I'm going to go check to see if I should run to the store or should I wait. And that's that. I'm like, yeah, like I said, I just wanted to come up here and say hey to y'all because I know it have been some days. And I'm trying to show a little bit of consistency, at least in some kind of way. And so I'm like, even though everybody off today, you could always go back and review and laugh with me. But anywho, alright peeps, I'm out of here. Y'all have a good rest of y'all day, and I will try to get with y'all tomorrow, but it may be around this time tomorrow too, because I told y'all I'm off. So therefore it will not be 7:30 in the morning. Alright y'all.